Greetings, students. This is a video where I am going to demonstrate how to create your SINCC notebook page, which is an assignment in Google Classroom. The assignment in Google Classroom has this page for you to work from, including an example of what your finished product might look like, but I'm going to walk through the steps of how to create the new notebook page. So I have two tabs open. I've got the instructions, the SINCC notebook page, SINCC, that's for minerals, solid, inorganic, naturally occurring with a uniform chemical composition and crystal structure. And then I've got my notebook open on another tab. So far in the minerals unit we had a cover page and the first set of notes, and then this is going to go after the first set of notes. So to create a new slide, I press this plus button in the left corner. The directions say to use the title only layout, and then to name that title page SINCC. Is it a mineral? So I'm going to go ahead and Control C and copy that title. I'm going to take my layout and change it to title only by clicking the layout button and using this menu, selecting title only. And then in the title, I'm going to paste the title from the assignment. I'm going to make it bold by highlighting it and hitting Control B. You can also do that with this button up here. And then I'm going to increase the font size by hitting this button until it looks more like a title. The next instruction on the page that is with the assignment is to copy and paste this image into your slides. You select it, you may have to double click it, and then you hit Control C to copy, and then go back to your notebook, click in your new slide, and hit Control V to paste. And you probably want it to be just a little bigger. The next thing in the instructions says to create a text box. This T inside of a box is a text box, but you can also go to Insert Text Box. And then wherever you click in your slide, a text box will appear. Now it always seems to be in this kind of funny shape, long rectangular shape. We want something more form-fitting to what we've already created. So I'm going to make a text box that looks like this along the side of my slide. I haven't typed anything in it yet. And the instructions say to paste in these questions. So is each of these items a mineral? Why or why not? And then a list of the items. So I highlight those questions and hit Control C. Then I go back to my notebook and hit Control V, and we've got the questions now on our notebook page, and now we have to answer them. So if your item is a mineral, the answer should just be yes, and the Y would be SINCC, S-I-N-C-C, because it's solid, inorganic, naturally occurring with a uniform chemical composition and crystal structure. So I'll do one of those. Number 3, gold. That is a mineral. So for gold, you would put yes, and the reason is SINCC. I'm going to make that not bold and italic because that's just my stylistic preference. And then you want to do one that is not a mineral, just to kind of demonstrate why it's not a mineral. We'll do granite, the first one. Granite is not a mineral. And the reason is because it's a rock. Once again, I'm going to unbold it and italicize it. So granite is a rock. Gold is a mineral. Granite is made up of many minerals, so the chemical composition is not uniform. So for each of these items, you have to decide if they're a mineral or not, and then give a reason why it's not a mineral. So for example, maybe it's not naturally occurring, or maybe it's organic, would be reasons why it's not a mineral. So I'm going to leave the rest up to you. And yeah, I feel like that's pretty straightforward.